It's your girl Tori, not with a Y but with an I. Hi you guys, I'm back. I took forever to upload. I took forever to like record. I was supposed to record Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday. I just have a really busy schedule. I don't care how much I post on Instagram story. I really be like running around. So we're gonna talk about obedience. My story, my testimony, obedience to God's will. It's something else I'm trying to tell. Please do not mind how I look, y'all. I'm literally like getting my hair done. Like, I'm getting my hair done this week. Okay. I just clocked out of work and I wanted to go ahead, record, and knock it out the way. Not like knock it out the way like that, but it's been 2 weeks. I think it's been, yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Like, it's time to come on now. I can't be doing that. The goal is to stay consistent. I'm gonna record every week. So, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Obedience. We're gonna talk about obedience. Honestly, when I didn't know about obedience, like, I knew what the word meant, but a lot of people say like obedience is key, and it's also like in the Bible as well. 1 Samuel 15:22 says like obedience is better than sacrifice. What does that mean to me, right? So it's like, I have a few examples. So for me, that pretty much means like, if God is telling you to do one thing, for one, let me start off by breaking this down exactly like this. If God is telling you one thing, for one, Jesus is my father, right? And I'm his child. So he's telling me, he's giving me orders to do. That's just like your mama and your daddy telling you to do something. You're their child and they're telling you to do something. You're not doing it, right? That's being disobedient. They're telling you to do something, you're doing it, you're being obedient. So it's like, for me, Jesus is my father. That makes me his child. So as me being his child, he's asking me to do something, or rather do something or say something that I probably may not want to do or might not want to say. That's where the obedience takes place. Do y'all understand what I am saying? I hope I'm explaining that to where y'all like really understand what I'm saying. Like, y'all parents tell y'all to do something, y'all don't do it, right? That comes with consequences. So if Jesus is telling you to do something by you being obedient and you don't do it, that's been disobedient. Well, guess what? That also comes with consequences as well. So it's like for us, God knows and sees everything that we can't see, and he knows everything that we don't know. But that's also why he gives us like discernment. He gives us discernment, and his Holy Spirit speaks to our spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Especially like if you're in the spiritual realm. I really hope I'm saying this right. I'm so serious, because like, I want y'all to understand like where I'm coming from, and I'm really speaking on like what my heart is, what I feel like God is putting into my heart. So it's like, from the spiritual world, if God is telling you to do something, or he's telling you like, hey, you need to do this, or go to so and so and tell that person that, you have to stay obedient. And if you don't, it does come with consequences. It just means that you're learning. Like, okay, it comes with consequences, but you're still learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't mean that God is gonna give up on his children or be mad at them for not being obedient. It's just, listen the first time. If he's telling you to do something, trust him and just do it. So I'm just going to go and let y'all know, like, I'm gonna give y'all like my examples of what like I'm currently going through right now, and then I'm just gonna talk about obedience, because this is where obedience plays a part in. And then it's like, with being obedient, you have to understand like, warning also comes before destruction, and that's in Proverbs 16:18. Warning comes before destruction. I've had so many times in my life where I've been in situations where I'm constantly getting told, not only like by my family, but like God, he's constantly telling me over and over like the same thing over and over. And I'm been hearing like, okay, I done told you, warning comes before destruction. Either you gonna get it together or you gonna like something's gonna happen just by you not being obedient. Three years back from today now, it's like I was being very disobedient. And it's not that I just it's not that I just felt like I couldn't really hear God. I couldn't hear God like I felt like I needed to hear him. You know what I'm saying? And I seriously felt like I was deaf or blind, and it just kept leading into destruction. So it's like I couldn't hear nothing. I was trying to. I couldn't see straight. And I know God was telling me like way before, like me getting myself into these situations. He's like, hey daughter, I'm steady calling you. I'm steady calling you. You just want to do what you want to do, you know. And I knew I wanted to hear from God. I just couldn't. Spiritually and mentally, I just felt like I wasn't there. And I'm just, if anything, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful I wasn't too lost. And I say too lost because like, this is me. I'm speaking on me. I say too lost because I felt like if it weren't for Jesus keeping his hands on me, I feel like I would have been lost to the point where I couldn't really hear him like how I needed to, like how I'm doing now. Does that make sense? Please tell me that makes sense. I know it makes sense because I feel it, you know. Can't nobody tell me I feel it. You know, he brought me right back. Like, I'm clearly here. He brought me right back just by being obedient. And it's not even that. Like, the fact that he brought me back, it's like a different version of me, a so much better version of me that I honestly didn't even expect to happen. But I knew it was gonna be, I know he was gonna bring me back. I just didn't know if I was gonna like be in the hospital. I don't know how bad it was gonna be, but I just knew he was gonna bring me back. You know what I'm saying? Bring me back on that path with the calling that I have on my life as of, you know, right now. So it's like every day I'm loving this new version of myself, this woman of God, child of God that I'm becoming, and I'm loving it. Like, I'm still learning, and it's not even that. It's just like the child of God and the woman of God that I am today, I feel like it's an eye-opener for me because I'm just going into a completely different route versus what I was doing when I was like on a whole different path. I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm telling y'all, I'm speaking to where what I feel like God is putting into my heart, but these words are like everywhere. But please tell me that makes sense. We're gonna talk about how I made it here today in 2025. How I made it here today in 2025 was because like I was being obedient, and I listened, and I wanted to have a relationship with my father. You know, I was hungry, I was eager, and I said, God, you done brought me out of the storm, and I'm here today, and I really just want to seek a relationship with you. I really do, you know. And that's like the same prayer I pray every morning, every evening, every night. Kid y'all not, I try to pray 3 times a day, if not twice. Even if I don't pray 3 times a day or twice a day, just know I'm gonna get a prayer out. I had already had a relationship with God, but it's just, it wasn't, I felt like it wasn't as stronger. I feel like it wasn't as strong as it is now. Like, yeah, I had a relationship with God, but clearly I was pulled away from him, you know. But now I honestly do feel like I'm so much more closer to him. Not as really close as I'm would like to be, because I feel like sometimes I don't do everything that I know I'm supposed to do. Like, we're talking about obedience, right? I feel like sometimes I'm not being as obedient. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes I don't always spend time with him, is what I'm trying to say. I don't always spend time with God, like how I know I need to, how I would want to, how I would like to. And I just feel like I feel like it's very important, because a lot of people need to know this. Like, this is my story, and every day that me and my mom talk on the phone, whether it's my mom, my dad, like, they constantly remind me how proud they are of me, because they constantly remind me of the fact that how Jesus really brought me from like a really dark valley. And the valley was dark, y'all. The valley was definitely dark. So I'm definitely a testimony for someone. Every day I pray and I say, Lord, I just want to continue to just stay obedient and do what you tell me to do, just because, like, knowing that he is my father. He's so loving. Like, oh my God, it's more than enough. Like, when you have God, when you have Jesus in your life, it's like, I care less about the other stuff that's going on, God. If it ain't you, I really don't want it. And that's genuinely how I feel. That's genuinely how I feel. So, like, if it ain't aligning up with what God has for me, I don't want it, you know? So, and I definitely chose in my heart that Jesus is what I wanted, you know? And I want to just stay on that path. Sometimes I don't know what obedience look like. Sometimes I don't, you know? Like, I kind of worry about, like, if I'm doing this right or if I'm doing that right. But, I had a little moment, y'all. But I know he gonna continue to lead me and guide me through that. So now, to say 3 years ago, I didn't know what obedience was when it came to God. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what it meant or how important it is to Jesus. And I'm not where I am back then, but I'm still learning, like, how important it is to Jesus to, you know, just really, like, to just listen and have an understanding, and continue to spend more time with him as I still am going through these struggles. I hope that makes sense. I feel like when you're obedient to God, like, old desires flee away. People you used to talk to or think about, old stuff you used to do, and everything that's, like, not of God, and you're truly walking with him, you don't have those same desires anymore. Everything else just, it departs from you. Everything else that, like, you pray for or been asking God for, he already, you know, he already has it together, you know, and he just gives it back 10 times greater than what you even asked for. So it's like he replaces it, you know. He already knew the desires of your heart. But those old desires that's not, like, glorifying God, he's not going to give you that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give you the desires of your heart that aligns with what he has for you, and even better. You know, Psalms 37:4 speaks about the desires of your heart, you know. And I just want to say, like, I praise him because he's good. He's my father, and so many reasons. Not even that. It's just because he's just so good and he's just so loving. Like, what word can I really just put out there? You know what I'm like? I could go on and on and on and on. He's just worthy to be praised. He's just so worthy. I be telling God, like, I don't care about that. I just want to pray. I just want to praise you. Like, I just want to stay in your presence. I just want to cry for hours. Like, just tell you how much you're good, you know. You're so good, you're so worthy, and just be in his presence and just really just praise him. Bow down on my knees. I'm so, like, that's honestly all I want to do. be the example that you want me to be, and to stay obedient to your word and just do what you tell me to do, and I'll do it. That's how I know like I've changed, because a couple of years ago, it wasn't instilled in me like this. I wasn't as focused like how I am now. Like, it's a whole 360, like a complete whole 360 right now. And I'm sure he's very pleased with my life. I'm sure he is. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely still working on me. And we're going to talk more about that in other podcasts too. Like how God is still working on me and my walk with Christ and everything like that. Like, my goal is to just, you know, stay consistent. Stay consistent. It's been 2 weeks. Like, absolutely not. I could not go any longer. I was like, I gotta get this podcast out. But yeah, like, he's still working on me. John 15:4 says, abide in me and I in you. And it's talking about really like having the relationship that you have with Jesus, spending time with the Father, getting to know him for yourself, listening, and, you know, just praising him and giving him that time, just staying obedient to whatever God is telling you to do. Just stay obedient. This is me talking about obedience when it comes to God. I just really hope this helps someone, you guys. It feels like forever. I'm trying to stay consistent, y'all. I'm gonna continue to be praying on that. And I thank you guys so much, all the ones that subscribe to my YouTube channel and just really been like keeping up with me. I really appreciate you guys. It means so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Even if y'all don't go through it halfway, just like it, share it, because it's gonna help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for watching this podcast video. The title is definitely about being obedient, staying obedient to my Father's will. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. It's your girl Tori, not with a Y, but with an I. Bye.